your troubles make you cry. Don't waste a moment wondering why. When everything goes wrong, you have to go on and do it or die. Do it or die now. Stand your ground. Don't let your bad breaks go getting you down. Even when times get rough and you've had enough, you still gotta try. That's right. Do it no matter what the people say. No matter. They don't even know. They don't know you at all. Die before you let them stand in your way. Don't you know that? You should know that life is a gamble all along. Winners or losers who keep rolling on. So go on and roll the dice. You only live twice. Do it or die. Do it no matter what the people say. No matter. They don't even know. They don't know you at all. You die before you let them stand in your way. Don't you know that? I know that. You know that. Life is a gamble all along. Winners or losers keep rolling on. Just go on and roll the dice. You only live twice, so do it or die. You got nothing to lose, just go on and roll the dice. You only live twice, do it or die. My life is a stage, music's my trade. I play the crowd's request, the songs they like the best, in a style. But once in a while, when no one's around, get my guitar down and play it from the heart. And I don't play no part. It's real, it's just what I feel. Let this be a song for me. Yours is next, but this song's mine. Oh, this song's mine. Yours is next, but this song's mine. This won't take long, it's just a song, just a player's mood. might not mean much to you, but you're kind for taking the time. So when I'm done, I'll play you one, anything you choose. But right now I'd rather do my own. So don't sing along, and let this be a song for me. Yours is next, but this song's mine. Oh, this one's mine. Play for you some other time. Yours is next, but this song is mine. Don't let your troubles make you cry. Don't waste a moment wondering why. When everything goes wrong, you have to go on and do it or die. Do it or die now. Stand your ground. Don't let your bad breaks go getting you down. Even when times get rough and you've had enough, you still gotta try. That's right. Do it no matter what the people say. No matter. They don't even know. They don't know you at all. Die before you let them stand in your way. Don't you know that? You should know that life is a gamble all along. Winners or losers who keep rolling on. So go on and roll the dice. You only live twice. Do it or die.
Barry was into what he was doing. I think Buddy had to come off the hip to get Bailey to stay in Atlanta and stay in the studio. Thank goodness he did.
Yeah.
Bailey turned out to be one of the greatest guitar players that ever lived.
About the time I quit Lefebvre and went over there as an assistant engineer at Studio One, they were right in the middle of cutting their first album with Ronnie Justo doing the vocal. I was dying to sing, so every chance I got, you know, I would listen to playbacks and be in there, and I said, man, you know, I'd love to sing that scratch for that or something. The first song I ever sang for him was Days of Our Lives, which was off the first album. Rodney wasn't threatened by that because he was a tremendous singer and everything. I was just enjoying myself. He was having a good time. But as time rocked on, the guys were getting paid session work, you know, for playing. And Rodney, we never did any vocal sessions at all. And Rodney just came to the point that he had to decide whether to lose his family or to move on, and he moved on. Thank goodness, because I moved on. First album I sang on was Back Up Against the Wall, the second album, Battlefield. And at that point in time, the first album was done a lot of acoustic guitar things and open deep tuning and arpeggio finger picking and that type of thing. When we did the second album, things turned a lot harder. We started doing what, you know, honky-tonk rock and roll type. We did a couple of cuts like that. Back Up Against the Wall in Cold Turkey, Tennessee. Those were hard rock and southern picking songs. And we still did some of the acoustic stuff. That's when we started broadening the scope of what we were doing and becoming a band. It sounded like players that had played together for years and all were hungry and chomping at the bit. And started becoming the rhythm section.
we've been a family. The hours we spent in the first 5 years of 1970 at the studio, if I had $1 for every hour we spent in the studio, I'd be a wealthy guy, beyond compare. Dean and I were both single. When I came up, Dean and I started living together, and we lived together in Studio One in a room upstairs, and heated our beans on the coffee pot warmer, and took baths.
Took a long time for me to get warm.
Took baths by pouring coffee water through the coffee maker, and that was the hot water.
So Buddy never would get hot water out.
He wouldn't get hot water. Dean and I were upstairs in the office asleep the night the Leonard Skinner band roared into town. And we were just completely deep and up there trying to sleep. And there were some people downstairs raising mortal Cain. And I'm bad to somebody to wake me up makes me ill. I jumped up and ran to the top of the stairs and says, "You GD rednecks, shut the F up." And I heard a roar, and they all come stomping up the steps, and I slammed the door and locked it. And it kept us from getting beaten up. But that was the night we met Leonard Skinner. That was their first night in.